When was the last time you took a leap of faith, trusting that everything is going to work out? Do you crave growth, or are you merely content with the status quo? If you want more out of your life, out of your career, and out of your relationships, you are in the right place. Take the leap and discover how to create a life by design rather than living it by default. Real success starts with you. Now here's your host, Colleen Biggs.
Hello, listeners, and welcome back to another episode of Take the Leap with Colleen Biggs. And of course, I am your host, Colleen Biggs. And oh man, today is one of my favorite subjects that we're going to be covering, which is the profit pyramid, or you could call it the profit diamond. How are you creating and generating income in your business? And where are you leaving money on the table? That's what we're going to be discussing today in a very visual way that is simple and easy for each one of you to understand. So stay with me. Don't go anywhere, because today's going to be juicy as I dive into these secrets that I teach my clients. So lucky you today. You get to experience what it's like when I work with my clients in my group coaching, as well as my individual coaching. And I go through this. The very first thing I do with them is figure out what all their programs are, what products and services they're offering, where they're leaving money on the table, so that we can get clarity on who they are and what they're doing and how to increase that income flow. But before I do that, I want to thank our sponsor, the Leap community, which is definitely I love this community. It is something that is dear to my heart. And I love being the leader and the one that is able to share the spotlights and put all of these females that are purposefully driven females onto these spotlights. And we're dedicated to supporting, promoting, and fueling purpose-filled, powerful female voices like yours, and giving you the tools to make it happen. After coaching over 340 CEOs to build thriving businesses, I've found the number one rule in business building is you must tell everyone about you. This community not only gives you confidence and business know-how to build your business, and you'll have access to exclusive opportunities to step into the spotlight and expand your influence to attract the right clients. I've learned so much in my 22 years as being a business coach and launching all of these businesses that I'm ready to share my insider secrets. I'm ready to do weekly training so you can build your entrepreneur's toolkit. We have been doing master classes so that you can grow your business and expand your audience. We have monthly networking events. I hope you join me in June. It's always the first Thursday of every month. We have so much fun, and you get exclusive access and discounts to training, live events, and so much more. So we do all of this in a safe and nurturing environment. So head on over to ColleenBiggs.net/community. That's ColleenBiggs.net/community to check out how we can spotlight you so that you can expand your influence to attract the right clients and grow your business. Now, let's get into my favorite subject that I talked about earlier, which was the profit pyramid. Until we break down our goals for the year of how we're going to generate revenue, I feel like it's like a boat. If you put a boat into a lake or an ocean and you just, put it on drive and let it go, 9 times out of, I would say 0 out of 10, it's going to hit its destination. However, if we know the destination and we were to put those coordinates into this boat and it knew where it was going, 9 times out of 10, it's going to hit that destination. And if we're just off by 1 or 2 or 3 degrees, you will not hit this destination. I want you to think about that. When you moved into 2022, so many people that I talked to were building all these plans and they had these goals. And I see it so many times over and over again. Entrepreneurs have these goals, but then it's just the goal for them to say it out loud and maybe because they want to feel that they are having a goal for the year, but they don't ever break down that goal. They don't ever look at it piece by piece to figure out, okay, great. I want to generate $250,000 this year. I want to generate $500,000 this year. Awesome. How are you going to do that? Where is the money coming from? That's what this exercise is for. So I want you to picture this upside down. You can do it as a diamond or you can do it as a triangle. And if you're not driving and somewhere where you're at home, this is a great opportunity for you to draw out that pyramid in front of you. And when you look at this pyramid, you notice that there's a small section on the top, or if you drew it like a diamond, you'll see that there's a small section on the bottom. And then we have a larger, fatter section, right? A wider section. So this first section on your profit pyramid is going to be your free way for people to get to know you. And this could be a freebie that you offer. This could be an opt-in on your website. This could be several different pieces of how someone would get to know you. So it could be a newsletter that you offer, a free ebook that you offer. How are people getting to know you? Are you bringing them into a free Facebook group? Do you have a free giveaway? This is the free section. And this is why it's the widest section, because it's the easiest yes for people to just say, sure, yeah, I'll give you my name or email or my phone number, or I'll say yes to adding myself to your group because you invited me. So this is the easiest yes for someone that's coming into your fold, I would say, or your community. Then the next one you have is going to be something that they are going to be paying for. So a very low offer could be a workshop that you offer for $47. It could be a product that you're selling. It could be a book, right? This could be a book that you're selling for $14.99. What offer? Do you have a low hanging offer that's an easy yes for someone that they don't even really think about it? Maybe it's an in-person event. I was invited to a LinkedIn in-person event that we got to network with some other people, learn a little bit more how to navigate ourselves around with relationship building through LinkedIn. And I believe it was $25, right? Easy yes to say yes to something like that, money that you're not going to miss. So this would be the next layer of your offers. What do you have? And for someone with a brick and mortar store and someone that is selling those products, those are going to be easy yes products. Costco is great at doing this. They have a lot of easy yes products right when you walk in the door that are low prices, right? You walk in, and many of us, when we walk into Costco, I'm sure many of you are familiar with this store, any store, you know, they'll have the electronics or some of the biggest, prices and things right there in front of you, but surrounding that all along the wall, right when you walk in, because you have to walk this way to get into the store, you walk by all of the easy yes items that you never might have ever walked down an aisle to go look at before, but they're right there in the front of the store. You know, I was told a story once about Costco, and they have their chicken all the way almost to the back of the store. The reason why they do that is because the average person that's walking in to get a rotisserie chicken for their family in the back of the store spends about $100. So here someone's thinking, I'm going to save $1.50 or $2 going to Costco to get their rotisserie chicken instead of maybe, my stores around me would be Safeway or Fry's, and they all have rotisserie chickens. So now you're saving $1.50, you think, to go to Costco. I think I would never go to Costco to get a rotisserie chicken because of how massive the store is and how far I have to walk to the back. And I get distracted by all the other items. So think about that. Because they have it positioned where it's at, people have to walk past all of the other items. Oh, I forgot to grab this. Oh, I should grab this. Oh, there's a bottle of wine. Oh, there's some salsa I need to grab. Before you know it, they grab a shirt on the way out, a gift for their son or grandson. And then $100 later, they got their rotisserie chicken. These are low offers. So low offers, again, get people to continually come back to your brick and mortar store like Costco, or come back to your website, come to your workshops, come to the things that they're learning from. So you're charging for them to come and get a benefit and a takeaway from that. Same with your book, right? If you're selling your book, they get the benefit of that. A next layer here is going to be a larger offer. So something a little bit more expensive, product or service that you have. So this next level or line could be something along the lines of a course that you offer. Could be a course that you offer on your website. So there really isn't any time needed for you to offer that. They just pay $497 or $200 and some dollars. So this is under $1,000 offer. Again, usually under $1,000 is still an easy yes, not quite as easy as under $100, but it is still an easy yes. And so that's going to be the next level. Now, at this point, you might be thinking to yourself, well, I don't have anything at that level. I have kind of the low-hanging fruit book, or maybe I have something on my website that they can purchase very easily, a product or service that's at that low level under $100, but I really don't have anything in the middle. This is an area where you want to look at. There could be some big gaps. You could have a high level offer, a very expensive offer, like a year-long mastermind, or, if you're a coach, you might have a coaching option. I know many coaches listen to my podcast. So if you're listening, you might have a very high-end product. And then you have a very low-end product. But where you're leaving the money on the table is in the middle. These are the areas where we need to have products at every level. I've done workshops in the past. Now they're packaged up. These workshops are packaged up so that if someone did want to learn how to become a bankable CEO, something like that, they can go purchase that course to get a step by step and learn how to do that without me having to utilize my time to teach individual people how to make that happen. You do a workshop one time, you package that up, and then you can sell that if you're supplying value and skills and or habits for someone to be able to learn how to do that. So that's something you can package up very easily at that level. Now, when you reach the next level on the pyramid, or if you're coming down your diamond, however you drew that, this is going to be a higher end offer. So this is going to be something that is going to be a little bit of an investment for this person. That's why we're getting smaller in the pyramid or in the funnel, because as they're making choices and going through the funnel, less and less and less people are taking advantage of these pieces. And generally, as we get higher on the pyramid or lower on the diamond, whichever way that you drew that, you are putting more time into that product. For a brick and mortar, it would be more space, right? You have more real estate that's being taken up by these more expensive, larger products. For those of you not in brick and mortar stores, if you have a product or a service, this is going to essentially probably take more of your time, and there's going to be a limited amount of seats that you're going to be able to fit as we go to the tip of the diamond or to the top of the pyramid. So at this point, you probably have a lower amount of people in this product. For me, it would be group coaching. So this would be my group coaching layer. This is where someone could join my group coaching program. They could purchase, a one-time event that I have. So my sanctuary events that I do every year, they could purchase a one-time sanctuary event. They might purchase a one-time training that I do. Again, this is over $1,000. This is not something that is an easy yes. This is generally something that you've had to warm up your leads once you've gotten them into the top of your diamond or the bottom of your pyramid, you've warmed them up now. They really know you. They like you. They trust you. Other people are joining your programs and buying your products and services. They get a little FOMO. They want to be part of it. So that's something you would do. I run a book club every week for my members. It's part of the value add that they get to be part of this book club. And many women in this book club get to know, like, and trust me if they've never met me before through this book club. And as they join in, they get to see a little bit more of my personality, a little bit more of how I coach, a little bit more of how I lead. And from there, they're more apt now to buy my higher level products and services because they trust me. They feel like they know me. So having these free opportunities throughout the week or month that you do for people that are within your circle, within your community, gives yourself more exposure to them, for them to really be able to make that decision on their own if they want to work with you at a higher level. And they get to see it work for themselves, especially if you have clients that are in those events and you're utilizing the opportunity to have your clients talk about how their lives have been changed, or how their businesses have been changed, or relationships, or, how their parenting got better from working with you. Now, this next level are probably going to be something like a VIP day, again, a high level event where they go to. So this would be in the range of, somewhere I would say under $5,000. So this range is that one day of that, the weekend event that you have that might be in Puerto Vallarta, where you're charging $4,000 or $5,000 a weekend here, domestically, maybe a mastermind that someone would join, where you meet once a month, however you put that together. But this would be, again, not your highest value, but right underneath of that. What do you have available for people to work with you? Do you have a VIP day where someone might not want to commit to working with you for a long period of time, but they could work with you for a day, and you could give them everything and service and products and whatever it is in that one day? Maybe you're setting up their health plan and going through everything they're eating. Maybe you're looking at all of their medications. I work with a pharmacist that will do that in a day, where she manages all your medications and writes out an entire plan for you. Now, this one day gives you all the tools you need for you to now go implement what it is that you need. However, remember that one day does not include accountability. If it included accountability, then they would be in the next level of program with you, where they maybe worked with you for a month or for 3 months, and you are able to help them with that accountability in the implementation of the plan. So don't give too much away. I see this too often with female entrepreneurs. They give too much away because they're so afraid of the price that they're charging and the value. They don't see the generous, large value that they're offering, that they seem to need to add on so much more that isn't needed. So if you're doing a one day, stick it to the one day. You don't need to follow up with them in 30 days or 2 weeks or whatever that might be. If you have a month program, then, work with them on a month program. You might even have a package where they can buy, 5 hours from you or so much time from you, and then they schedule it when they need it. That would be at this level. That would be at this level. So when we get to the highest level of the pyramid, it's the smallest, or at the bottom of your diamond, because all these people have filtered in now. And very few of them reach that level because it's an investment. It's an investment in their business or their health or their personal relationships or, who they are. It's an investment. And so when they get to this level, this is your highest level. This might be a year-long mastermind that they join, and they're going to get all these experiences throughout the year. I have a mastermind called Infinite Impact. We meet once a month for 90 minutes, and we travel once a quarter and go out of the state. We go to different states, and everything's included. So they pay one price for the year, and then their drinks and food and entertainment and studies and training and speakers and excursions, and all of that is included. They just need to pay for their flights to get there. So that is a high-level mastermind that is a higher ticket item. So what do you have that is a higher ticket item, or your highest ticket item? Private coaching that you do for 6 months or a year. Maybe you have some other offer that you offer to get someone in a magazine, or you're a marketing company. So you're going to work with them for a year, and you're going to build nurturing campaigns for them and marketing strategies. And that would be your highest, ticket item, that they would hire you on a full-time basis to do all of that for them. So as now that we've reached the top of the pyramid or the bottom of the diamond, if you had some gaps, this is where you get to create programs or products that exist for you, that you're able to generate additional income. I shared this with you today because, as I mentioned when we first started, one of the biggest mistakes I see happen is women will have one or two options that you can work with them. And it's either a very low free, or maybe a very low product offer, like a book. And then they have nothing until you sign on with them to work full-time as a client. And you're missing all of the women and men and clients in between that want to work with you here or there, maybe take a workshop from you, maybe work with you for a full day, get what they need from you. But they're not looking to invest in the commitment of, being with you for a year, or purchasing your most expensive product. You're always going to have the easy yeses out there of people that get it right away. They feel attracted to you, your product or your service. They love it. They want it. They don't care the price of it, and they're going to buy it. And those are very few people. The others that you need to warm up to you, they come in cold. So they're coming in very cold. Maybe they heard you speak somewhere. Maybe they were referred to you. And they come in cold. And then as soon as they get into that bottom layer, you need to start warming them up throughout this diamond, or, as they're dropping down, or if they're raising through the process in your pyramid. I will tell you this. It costs more money for you to consistently be reaching out and spreading your net and pulling new people into your community than it does to focus on the people that are already there. You could have a reach and community of 100 people and build a significant, profitable business. You do not need 10,000 people in your fold to do that. Yes, you have a bigger pot to pull from. However, spending so much time pulling new people in takes away from the energy that you could be focused on the people that are already there. So I want you to ask yourself, are you focusing on the people that are already there? When was the last time you nurtured those that came in through an opt-in, or those that came in through buying a product of yours? Maybe they bought a pair of shoes of yours. And then did you nurture them to ask them if they love the shoes? Did you ask them to share photos of them in the shoes? What are you doing to nurture your current contacts and people that are customers or clients of yours that have decided they want to be in this fold or community of you? So I'm going to leave you with that today. Any of you that are looking for more information on this, please email me at info@colleenbiggs.net. That's info@colleenbiggs.net. And as always, I have several programs available for anyone at any level that is looking to be able to grow and scale their business, build a membership community, or really just be happy with their business, be happy with the amount of revenue that they're generating. And maybe you're looking to be able to have more joy in your life and spend more time with your children, and you feel like you're overworked and overdoing it, and you feel like you have zero time, but you're not moving the needle in your business. If this is you, then we definitely need to have a conversation. There's a link on how you can reach out to me below. There is a link on how you can get on my schedule. I want to talk to you if this is you. You don't need to worry about what it looks like for you to build your business. Let me look at what you've got going on and see how I can assist you in building that to be a stronger revenue generation business for you. We shouldn't have to struggle. We shouldn't be wearing the badge of busy, because we think that is a token that shows that we're working hard. It's not about working hard. It's about working smart on your business to expand it, for you to be more profitable with the work that you're doing today, for you to be able to have the access to more money. And that's what we'll do together. So as always, I want you to remember, you are the only you that has ever been. You are the only you that will ever be. This is your one chance. This is your one chance in life. This is your time to see your name in lights, your time to be unstoppable, unbreakable, invincible. It is your chance to be unbreakable. And that takes you taking the first step. So if you're serious about your business and you want it to grow and you want to be a successful entrepreneur, or you are a successful entrepreneur and you want it to grow bigger, this is your chance to take that step, to take the leap and do what needs to be done. So I'll be waiting to hear from you. And with that, I want to say, I hope you have an amazing, amazing week. And until next time, be you and be strong. Bye-bye for now.
Thank you for joining us on this journey of self-discovery, where you learned the tools to create a life by design. Remember, you are the only you there is, and you are the only you that will ever be. Be you and be strong, because you are brilliant and the world needs you at your best. We cannot wait for you to join us again next time.